So let me show you what I found here. I had blamed this Bondo in here on somebody else, but apparently I must have stuck that in there months ago when it was going to be a rat rod, and I didn't really care much about it. So I got to back up and take a little bit of an ownership of some laziness here. But now I've got it uncovered, and I can see that this in here is kind of garbage, and this is garbage, and it's very difficult. I could get my wire wheel, which is what I'm using. I could get it back to here, but I couldn't get it in there, so I took this little brush and kind of got it, the hard rust scraped out of there. And what I uncovered is this edge right here is still weldable. So I'm going to try not to get inside here. I'm going to weld this, and I'm going to weld. So from here, I'll weld that little hole in, weld that, weld this. I'm going to weld across here, fill this in with weld. You can see where I got, I don't remember doing that, but evidently I did. And then I got to start addressing some of this lower area. My hope is I can put a TIG rod in here and weld that seam up. It doesn't go clear into the cab, but it's definitely separated. So this is the Ospho I was talking about. If you haven't used it before, basically it inhibits the rust from continuing to rot. I buy a case of these 2-inch chip brushes. I think you can get them at Harbor Freight or Lowe's or Home Depot. They're pretty widely accessible, and I just put a little bit in here, and basically I'm just going to start coating all of this rusted area with this Ospho. Now the bottle recommends that you let it dry for 24 hours, which is what I'll do. I really want to get it in there, and anywhere there's some rust. As I was doing the grinding, you can kind of see the rust that was falling out from underneath. But I really want to kind of get everything saturated in there to prevent any more rust from happening. Then I'll set and let this cure for dry out for 24 hours, and then I'll do the video of me repairing it. But I did, for those that's watching my different repairs, I checked in last night to YouTube channel. Haven't signed up or anything yet, but I think probably what I'll do is I've got a bunch of raw videos that I've made, and my son showed me that, get back lugs, that I can get some free editing software. So I'm going to try that and then see if I can get a following there. If not, I'm still going to continue to post where I started this whole adventure on the Corvair Owners Group. It's just been invaluable for me as a new Corvair owner to have all the expertise and people helping me along the way, and specifically when it comes to Corvair stuff. And a shout out to the Corvanics. I became a member of that. Just been a great group of people to interface with, and like I said, I just submitted my first article that talks about these drip rails, 13-step process to how to build your own. So I think I'm going to let that cure do its thing. As it dries, it turns black, and then I'll come back in and start doing this repair, and I'll walk you through exactly how I do that. The next thing that I need to consider is, now this is still just spot welded, I haven't cleaned it up, but I got to think about this drip rail, because this is where the factory ended it. But to me, it looks like it's still going to run down. So I'm almost thinking about kind of leading it down to here, but then it's probably going to run into the side. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to address this yet. If you got any ideas out there, let me know. Sure would be interested in hearing them. All right, that's where I'm at, and we'll let that cure, and I'll probably start on another little project and video it here. Cheers.